Every single morning, millions of people begin their day by pouring a rich, dark liquid into a coffee cup. It is easy to assume this beverage starts as a roasted brown bean, or even the fine powder found in a packet. But the actual biological starting point is a green, leafy plant, specifically an evergreen shrub, with the two most commercially important types being Arabica and Robusta. These plants thrive in tropical and subtropical environments. They require specific temperatures, need abundant sunlight, and steady rainfall, often found in high-altitude, mountainous regions. There is a significant physical difference between a hillside shrub and the dark liquid in a morning mug. Moving from one to the other requires a multi-stage sequence of physical and chemical changes. The process begins on the branches of the coffee plant, with the blooming of white flowers. These flowers resemble jasmine in both their appearance and their fragrance. Once the flowers drop, tiny green fruits develop in their place. As these cherries mature, the skin gradually turns a deep red. While the fruit is visually striking, the usable material consists of 1 or 2 seeds found in the center of the pulp. In many regions, workers must move through the rows and manually pick only the cherries that have reached this specific stage of ripeness. After the harvest, the cherries are sorted. This step ensures that damaged or unripe fruits do not move forward to the next stage. Harvesting only gathers the raw cherries. The next step requires removing the outer layers of the fruit to isolate the seeds. This separation must be done carefully to prevent rot and manage moisture. This diagram shows the seed inside the surrounding fruit. In the natural process, whole cherries are spread in the sun to dry. As moisture leaves, the cherry shrivels. Once sufficiently dry, the outer layers are mechanically removed. In the washed process, the sequence is different. The outer skin and the pulp are stripped away immediately after the harvest. The seeds are then washed to remove the remaining sticky layer before they are moved to drying areas. A third method is the honey process. Despite the name, no honey is added to the seeds. Instead, the term refers to the sticky fruit layer that is deliberately left on the seed during the drying phase, which influences the final flavor. Regardless of the method, the goal is to produce a stable seed with a specific moisture level, commonly known as green coffee. Producers then grade these green beans by weight, size, and appearance to ensure consistency. At this point, the green seeds contain none of the aroma or flavor of the finished beverage. They require heat to trigger a chemical change. This brings the beans to the roasting stage. Here, the green seeds are heated under highly controlled conditions. As the temperature rises, the seeds undergo physical changes. They expand and change color, moving from green to yellow, then into various shades of brown. Internally, the heat triggers chemical reactions that develop the aromatic compounds and oils that define the character of coffee. The roaster determines the final profile by selecting a specific heat level, ranging from light to dark roasts. This process converts an agricultural product into a consumable ingredient. After roasting, the beans are ground into a powder. The size of this grind is matched to the brewing method, such as a fine grind for espresso or a coarser grind for a French press. The final step is extraction. Hot water acts as a solvent, pulling the flavor and color from the grounds. This liquid passes into the cup, completing the cycle that began on a coffee plant. Every cup of coffee is the culmination of several distinct transitions, from the farms where it grows, to chemical changes in the roaster, and final extraction in the kitchen.